So let's try.
Sagaba.
Mr. James.
Sagaba.
Mr. James.
Please, today I'm not using yes, today I'm not using my laptop. The light out over here. So
Okay.
please, after that, you send me the
codes.
All right, you can continue.
Okay.
Yeah, the codes.
Okay. So yesterday we talked about forms and some basic types of form that input that we can use in the form. So we talked about the text, password, type, email, number, date, time, and then files. So today we will continue, we will add some of the types that we have. Okay, so let's try to add more to it. So today we'll begin by using the week type. So let me put it in the paragraph tag. Let me increase a bit. A paragraph tag. Then let me give it a label. So this label is called week. So I'll create an input with the type week like this. So let me take this off and save it. And let's open our browser again to inspect the week. Okay, so this, let me comment the one that we did yesterday so that we can start from a fresh browser, a fresh page. So let me comment this one, these ones. So let me save it again and open the browser and refresh. So this is the week input type, the week input type. So then when we click on it, we can select the whole week from this input. So we can select a whole week from this input. Okay. So let's try to move to the next type that we have. So let's talk about the type URL. So it is used to get URLs when we want to input URL. So it also have some things that it inspects. So URL, oh sorry, let me undo. And let me give it a paragraph and I'll add label. So URL. Let me create the input. I type URL like this. So I'll save it, go to the browser, then refresh. So we have the URL input here. So it is used to accept this type of URL, www.http and the rest. So it inspects those things. It inspects those things. So you can see, please enter a URL. I didn't type, but the browser is trying to prompt me to type a URL. So let's move to the next type. So we can have month for the date. We can have month, day, date, time, and the local, and the rest. So let's take that time and let's move to different type also. So let's move to radio button. So also a type of input. So E, label. So radio button. So I'll create an input and I'll give it a type radio like this. So I save it, then tries to refresh my browser. So you can see this is what is called the radio button. So once it's selected, you cannot deselect unless you refresh the browser to deselect. Please hope you understand.
Okay.
So this radio button is purposely meant for selecting one out of many. For selecting one out of many. So let's say gender, for example. It's either you're a male or female. You can't be a male and at the same time female. So let me create another input with the same radio button. If you type radio like this. So let me save it again. Then refresh. So supposing this was to be a gender, and the person is supposed to choose whether he or she is a male or female. By looking at this, you can select both, and we don't want that. You don't want the situation where you can select both of them. So if you want to do that, we then use this name. We give them the same name. So I'll give it a name. So I'll give this one gender. So let's take gender for example. And then I'll give this one to gender. Save it. Then refresh. So we're giving it the same name. We can then choose between these two buttons. Please hope you get it.
Yes.
So every form, you can give it a value, but we'll come back to that one. So supposing when the person select this, how do we get is a male or female? You'll get to that one. So this is the radio type. Then let's move to the checkbox. We have a different type called checkbox. So T and label checkbox. So I'll create an input and call this one checkbox like this. So I can save this, then refresh my browser. So this is the checkbox. We can select and also deselect. So we can have a list. Then if you want to select or choose from those lists, we can check them. So you can create another checkbox and give it the same name. But still, we can choose both of them together. So let's say, let me give it the same gender, for example, but we don't use checkbox for gender. So let me save this too, and let me even add one.